Hey Lauren, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me today and helping me get this video over to the owners. So today we're going to go over just a few tips that you guys can apply right away that's really going to help with your online presence and generating more leads and customers. Because nearly 70% of your organic leads come from this website, it is really important that your website be properly optimized so you can capture that traffic. Okay, so we're on your website. You've got a good looking website. Love the logo with the horseshoes and everything. Total Texas vibe. Love it. Um, you have a separate service page for each of your major services, which is awesome. This is exactly what you need and want. But you do need to make sure that every single page has content and that the content is original so it's not duplicated from page to page. And you also want to make sure that every single one of these pages are going after relevant buyer intent keywords for your local customers. And you want to make sure each page is going after different keywords. Google does not like duplicated content, and it also does not like duplicated keywords on multiple pages. It will penalize you for both. All right, so looking at your homepage here, we have a little bit of information about the business. Looks like you serve the Metroplex area, which is awesome. So I would suggest having separate service area pages for at least the major cities in the Metroplex area. Any place that would have search volume for each of these services should have their own page. That way you can be found organically online and capture that additional traffic. Let's see what else we got going on here. Okay, so those do not take you to those pages. Let's see. Okay, so these images are not optimized. So your homepage really doesn't have any content. Content is key when it comes to ranking online. Your logo is also being cut off here, but Google doesn't rank based on appearance. Google ranks your website based on content. Content is key and you need a ton of it. Your homepage needs a minimum of 1,500 words of content. Oops, it dropped to the bottom. Sorry about that. Uh, your homepage needs a minimum of 1,500 words of content or more. If your competitors have more, you need more content than they have. And this content needs to be built around your services and your local buyer intent keywords. Those are the keywords people are actively searching in Plano and your surrounding area for each of the services that you're offering. So your homepage should be like a mini summary of each of those services, and then a paragraph or two about that with keywords um, to help you be found locally. And then I would focus your homepage and your service pages based on one location, whether it be Plano or Dallas. Probably Dallas will have the better search volume. And then I would have the separate service area pages, having a Plano page, Fort Worth page, and other pages, as long as they have search volume. And then those would be like mini home pages as well with their own original content and their own keywords specific to that city or location for your services. Now, if we go to your top competitor for fencing, I know you have a lot of services, so you'd really have to do this for all your services. But if we go for fencing, your top competitor in Plano is Plano Fence Company. They got an okay looking site. They have the separate pages for each of their services. They got a click to call feature for their phone number. So it doesn't look like a whole lot of content here. Doesn't look like interlinking pages either. And some reviews. So they don't really have any content either. So these guys should be super easy to beat. They're also missing out on those service area pages, which is going to make it even that much easier for you guys to beat. Now, you're going to have more content than they have, but then you also need to support your website with SEO because a website without search engine optimization is not going to be found online, which means you're missing out on majority of potential customers. So if we look here, you have a rating of a 2.6 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google does not trust your website. And that's 100% based on your backlinks and referring domains. You really don't have very many, and you are going to need a lot of these. This is like a popularity contest with Google. So you're going to need a lot of backlinks, but not all are created equal. You need to be getting authoritative links that are directly related to your services. Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain. Anything else is looked at as spam. And you do want to make sure that these are do follow links because they share the power of the high ranking sites to help you to rank faster. But if we look here, only 3 of your referring domains are do follows, which means you only have 3 relevant backlinks that are doing anything to help your website. You have been indexed for over 100 keywords, but you're only getting 10 people to your site per month. So you're missing out on thousands of potential traffic that could be converted into customers. Now, if we look at your keywords, there's 10 spots per page on Google, so you only have 3 on the first page of Google. And is your brand, and your keywords are all national keywords. So national keywords, even though they have higher search volume, they're going to give you false metrics, even if you do rank them to the first page of Google, because a very small percentage will actually come from local people. Most of the people that land on your website when you rank these national keywords will be from all over the country. And when they realize that you can't help them, they're going to leave your page. So you really need to focus on local buyer intent keywords, the keywords that people are going to come to because they need your service and you're going to be able to convert them into customers. If we look at your competitor, they have a rating of a 0.2 out of 100 with over 300 backlinks, which just proves that not all backlinks are created equal. Out of that, only 6 of those are do follows. So you need to beat their 6 do follow referring domains in quality as well as quantity. They only have 73 keywords, and yet they're getting over 111 people to their website, which just means they're focused more on those local buyer intent keywords and ranking those to drive some traffic. But they're also missing out on quite a bit as well. So you definitely need to optimize your site so you can start capturing all that traffic that is waiting for your services. And the last piece of this is this Google My Business section or Google Maps. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section for your keywords and service areas, because 30% of people search the maps and don't search anywhere else. So if you're not listed here, and I tried several different keywords and you're not listed in the top 3 for any of them. So if you're not here, you send all those leads to your competition. Now, in order to be in the top 3, there are several factors, including your website performance. But one of the most important factors is citations, and that's the name of the business, address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you will need a lot more of those citations than your top competitors. But when you follow each of these tips I provided you today, your website has the opportunity to be number one across Google for each of your services in all your service areas using those local buyer intent keywords. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I really hope that you found it helpful and would really love your feedback on it. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.